So we are playing the game. Let's begin our game, our quiz. Interesting, interactive, and useful. Enigma deck. So, who developed the first successful polio vaccine? Louis Pasteur, Jonas Salk, Robert Koch, Alexander Fleming. Let's participate. Let's play the game. Interactive, intellectual. Each set 30 questions. So maybe you can refresh your mind or to get something. Hey there. A, all right. B, hey there. So click on B. Yes, Jonas Salk developed the first successful polio vaccine in 1955, which helped nearly eradicate the disease worldwide. Going to the next question, random topic. Fast Thinker Zone. Which company developed the Android operating system? Microsoft, Apple, Samsung, Google. Seems like this question should have some problems. D. Okay. Clicking D. Google. Google developed the Android operating system, which has later acquired by. Okay, this here I have a problem by Google in 2005 and has become the world's most popular mobile OS. Going to number 3. Question number 3. Discovery Zone. Which company developed? It's random, but it's the same. So we pick the same question. We go to the next question. Fact fusion. Which country has a parliamentary system with a constitutional monarchy? United Kingdom, United States, France, Germany. Which country has a parliamentary system with a constitutional monarchy? United Kingdom, United States, France, Germany. A. Yes, the United Kingdom operates as a constitutional monarchy with a parliamentary system where the monarch serves as head of state and parliament holds legislative power. All right, we are going to the next random question. What's gonna give us this time? Enigma deck. Who developed the first successful polio vaccine? This was the first question actually. It's still the algorithms are not working properly. I'm still testing it. Louis Pasteur, Jonas Salk, Robert Koch, Alexander Fleming. B. Yes, 4 people are watching. 1 person is actively participating. Jonas Salk developed the first successful polio vaccine in 1955, which helped nearly eradicate the disease worldwide. Going to the next question. Smart Shuffle. In which film is the line "I'll be back" famously spoken? Robocop, Total Recall, Predator, The Terminator. In which film is the line "I'll be back" famously spoken? Who knows this? It's D. Hasta la vista, right? Hasta la vista, baby. The Terminator. Yes. Arnold Schwarzenegger's character says, "I'll be back" in The Terminator 1984. This simple line became one of the most quoted movie phrase and Schwarzenegger's signature catchphrase. Going to the next question. People participate. Come on. In which film does someone say hello to my little friend? The Godfather, Godfellas, Scarface, Casino. Any options? Any options, my dear friends? In which film does someone say hello to my little friend? I don't know. All right, let's pick the random one. I don't know myself, but let's say Scarface. Godfather. I love this movie, Godfather. No, it's Scarface. Al Pacino's character Tony Montana says, "Say hello to my little friend" before using a grenade launcher in Scarface 1983. This has become one of the most quoted lines in gangster film history. Going to the next random question. The big mix. What is the largest internal organ in the human body? Liver, brain, heart, lungs. What is the largest internal organ in the human body? Liver, brain, heart, lungs. It's very easy question. D, lungs. All right. So the 3 people, 2 watching, 1 participating. Okay, so it's D. No, liver. The liver is the largest internal organ, weighing about 3 pounds in adults. It performs over 500 functions, including filtering blood, producing bile, and metabolizing nutrients. All right, we are going to the question number 9. The big mix again. What does DNA stand for? Dextrose nucleic acid, dynamic nucleic acid, dual nitrogen acid, deoxyribonucleic acid. What is your opinion? What is your pick? What does DNA stand for? C? Let's go for C if you want to say. No, it's D. DNA stands for deoxyribonucleic acid. It's the molecule that carries genetic instructions for the development, functioning, growth, and reproduction of all known organisms and many viruses. Going to number 10. Random question number 10. Puzzle portal. Which planet has the most moons? Saturn, Jupiter, Uranus, Neptune. Which planet has the most moons? What's your pick? It's C. Hi there, fun. Maybe. So if you want to go for C or B. So which one? You can choose randomly. It doesn't matter. It's interactive, useful game to refresh your mind or to know something else, something new, to learn something new. So I'm waiting. Anyone else? This participant is also active. 1 participant. It's A. All right. So we'll go for A. Saturn. No, it's B. Jupiter. Jupiter has the most moons in our solar system with over 90 confirmed natural satellites. Saturn is a close second with over 18 confirmed moons. It's like that. So we're going to the question number 11, random question number 11. Smart Shuffle. Why it's A? It was B. In which film does the character say, "Why so serious"? Batman Begins, The Dark Knight Rises, The Dark Knight, Joker. What's your pick? D. All right, Joker. In which film does the character say, "Why so serious"? D. One person says D. Anyone else? Fun. It's C. C. All right. So, according to the game, according to the rules of the game, if two and more people answering the same answer, I go for it. If answering one, each one different questions, different answers, so I pick the first. So the first was D, but it's a question, and you are not questioning, you are saying C, so I'll go with you. The Dark Knight. Yes. Heath Ledger's Joker says, "Why so serious?" in The Dark Knight 2008. This chilling line became synonymous with Ledger's iconic performance that earned him a posthumous Oscar. You're correct. Going for the number 12. Random question number 12. The big mix. Which gas do plants absorb during photosynthesis? Oxygen, carbon dioxide, nitrogen, hydrogen. Which gas do plants absorb during photosynthesis? What's your pick? Which gas do plants absorb during photosynthesis? A. All right. You go for A. You're the only one. Fun with left. Fun with, right? Left the chat. All right. You're alone here. Let's go for it. It's carbon dioxide. Plants absorb carbon dioxide, CO2, during photosynthesis and release oxygen as a byproduct, which is essential for animal life. We are going to the next random question number 13. Fast Thinker Zone. What year was the first iPhone released? 2005, 2007, 2008, 2006. What year was the first iPhone released? D. You go for D. Okay, as you're alone here, I go. No, the correct answer is B. The first iPhone was released by Apple on June 29, 2007. Designed by Steve Jobs and his team, it revolutionized the smartphone industry by introducing multi-touch interface, the App Store, and a sleek design that became a template for modern smartphones. We are going for random question number 14. Mind maze. Which philosopher wrote The Republic? Plato, Aristotle, Socrates, Epicurus. Which philosopher wrote The Republic? So, what's your pick? C, right? You go for C. So let's no, the Plato. The correct answer is A. The Republic is a Socratic dialogue written by Plato around 375 BC. It's one of the most influential works of philosophy and political theory discussing justice, the ideal state, and the philosopher king. We're going to the next question, random question number 15. Knowledge roulette. Click in. Which composer wrote the Four Seasons? Bach, Vivaldi, Mozart, Beethoven. Which composer wrote the Four Seasons? Bach, Vivaldi, Mozart, Beethoven. You go for B. Anyone else? Anyone has an idea about, has an opinion? Just random. You can pick any random to contribute to the game. So, all right, only one person is, okay, B. I go for B. Right, Antonio Vivaldi composed the Four Seasons in 1723, a set of four violin concertos that represent spring, summer, autumn, and winter. All right, we're going for the random question number 16. Smart Shuffle. In which film does someone say, I see dead people? The Others, The Ring, The Sixth Sense, Signs. In which film does someone say, I see dead people? The Others, The Ring, The Sixth Sense, Signs. In which film does someone say, I see? All right, you go for C. Anyone else? I see 3 people are watching. Okay, oh, fun, you're here. C, all right, both you see, we go for C. The Sixth Sense. Haley Joel Osment's character Cole says, I see dead people in The Sixth Sense, 1999. This revelation is central to the film's shocking twist ending. We go for the random question number 17. You're both right. Brain crunch. What is the minimum age requirement to be president of the United States? 30, 33, 35, 40. What is the minimum age requirement to be president of the United States? 30 years, 33 years, 35 years, 40 years. So any opinion on that? What is the minimum age requirement to be president of the United States? 30 years, 33, 35, 40 years. C, bro. All right, I go for C, 35. Lil won. I go for 35 years. That's correct. Bingo, you're right. The US Constitution requires presidential candidates to be at least 35 years old, along with being a natural-born citizen and having lived in the US for 14 years. Great, good. The only person who answered. All right, we're going for another random pick. Random question, quiz quest. Which part of the eye controls the amount of light entering? A, cornea, B, iris, C, retina, D, lens. Which part of the eye controls the amount of light entering? Cornea, iris, retina, lens. What's your opinion? Any kind of pick. You can pick even random. It's just interesting, interactive game to refresh your mind, to learn something new, if you don't mind. So any idea? Don't know. All right, anyone else? Someone who is gonna write any option, I'm gonna pick that option. The first one who is gonna write the option, I'll pick that option. Okay, nobody is writing. Let's, as I'm participant too, at the same time. Let me, I don't know, let's go for this. No, the correct answer is B. The iris is the colored part of the eye that controls the size of the pupil, thereby regulating the amount of light that enters the eye. It expands in low light and contracts in bright light. We are going for the random question number 18. There are 30 questions in one set. Lalia, hi there. Hi there, Lalia. Mind Maze. Who wrote War and Peace. This is a book. Who wrote War and Peace? Fyodor Dostoevsky, Anton Chekhov, Leo Tolstoy, Nikolai Gogol. Who wrote War and Peace? This is a very famous masterpiece, historical masterpiece of literature. Who wrote War and Peace? Fyodor Dostoevsky, Anton Chekhov, Leo Tolstoy, Nikolai Gogol. Anyone has the idea? These all are Russian famous classic writers. And War and Peace is a famous A. All right, you go for A. Anyone else? This is very famous even in the in the western part of the world. No. No? Okay. Which one then? C. All right, I go for C. That's correct. Leo Tolstoy wrote War and Peace, published between 1865 and 1869, which is considered one of the greatest novels ever written. As I said, it's very famous around the world. In the literature circles, even in the United States, the whole world, it's very famous masterpiece. So we go to random question number 20. Quiz quest. Which vitamin is produced when skin is exposed to sunlight? Vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E, vitamin D. I think this is the most easiest question. Which vitamin is produced when skin is exposed to sunlight? Vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E, vitamin D. It's very, very, very easy question. All right, you go for D. No one is watching. Seems like, okay, if you go, anyone else wants to contribute, wants to participate? All right, no one is writing. We go for D. Vitamin D is produced in the skin when it's exposed to ultraviolet B radiation from sunlight. This vitamin is essential for calcium absorption and bone health. Go for question number 21. Puzzle portal. How many planets are in our solar system? 8, 9, 10, 7. How many planets are in our solar system? 8, 9, 10, 7. How many planets are in our solar system? 8, 9, 10, 7. What's your pick? The only person is participating in the game, I think. Well, how many planets are in our solar system? 8, 9, 10, 7. Anyone has an idea? So, you see 8, 9, A. Let's go for 8. Yes, A. There are 8 planets in our solar system: Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Pluto was reclassified as a dwarf planet in 2006 by the International Astronomical Union. We go for the next question, number 22. We have test chamber. What is the concept of separation of powers? Division between state and federal government, separation of church and state, division between military and civilian authority, division of government into 3 branches. What is the concept of separation of powers? Any idea? What is the concept of separation of powers, division between state and federal government, separation of church and state, division between military and civilian authority, division of government into three branches? Any idea? What is the concept of separation of powers, division between state and federal government, separation of church and state? A. All right, let's go for A. No, it's D. Separation of powers divides government into legislative, executive, and judicial branches to prevent concentration of power and ensure checks and balances. We go to the random question number 23 out of 30. One set consists of 30 questions. So it's number 23. Thought Spark Arena. In which sport a triple Lutz performed? Figure skating, gymnastics, alpine skiing, hockey. In which sports the triple Lutz performed? Figure skating, gymnastics, alpine skiing, hockey. A. Okay. Figure skating. Anyone else? 6 people are watching. Anyone has an idea? Just to pick. We have A. One participant is saying A. In which sport is a triple Lutz performed? Anyone out of 10 people watching me can just randomly pick. Okay, I go for the A. Yes, a triple Lutz is a jump performed in figure skating where the athlete takes off from the back outer edge of one foot and lands on the back outer edge of the opposite foot after completing 3 full rotations in the air. We go for the random question number 24. Test chamber. Which political ideology emphasizes free markets and limited government? Socialism, conservatism, liberalism, communism. Which political ideology emphasizes free markets and limited government? Socialism, conservatism, liberalism, communism. So what's your pick? Which political ideology emphasizes free markets and limited government? Socialism, conservatism, liberalism, communism. Anyone wants to participate? Anyone has an idea? No worries if you're going to be mistaken, but you'll find out something. All right, it's nobody's right. I'm going to participate. Let's say this one. No, conservatism. You see, modern conservatism typically advocates for free market principles, limited government intervention, and individual economic freedom. We go for the random question 25. Puzzle portal. Which planet is known as the red planet? Jupiter, Venus, Mars, Saturn. Which planet is known as the red planet? Jupiter, Venus, Mars, Saturn. So, who wants to answer? C. All right, C, Mars. I go for Mars. If you only participating actively, so I'll go for this with your answer. Mars is called the red planet due to its reddish appearance caused by iron oxide, rust, on its surface. Random pick. Puzzle portal. What is the largest planet in our solar system? Saturn, Jupiter, Neptune, Uranus. What is the largest planet in our solar system? Saturn, Jupiter, Neptune, Uranus. D. All right. You go with D. Uranus. Let me pick. Nope, the correct answer is Jupiter. Jupiter is the largest planet in our solar system, which with a diameter of about 143,000 kilometers. It's so large that all the other planets in the solar system could fit inside it. We go into the random question. Again, let's see what's gonna have. Enigma deck. Who this question? Oh, it's repeating question. Who developed the first successful polio vaccine? Louis Pasteur, Jonas Salk, Robert Koch, Alexander Fleming. Who developed the first successful polio vaccine? So as this is repeated, it's a repeating question. I'm gonna be yes. It was already. So question number 28. Fact fusion. What is the tallest mountain in the world? K2, Kilimanjaro, Mount Everest, Denali. What is the tallest mountain in the world? K2, Kilimanjaro, Mount Everest, Denali. Anyone has an idea? C. You go for C, Mount Everest. Okay. I see only you participating actively. People are coming and leaving. Mount Everest is the tallest mountain in the world, standing at 8,848 meters, 29,000 feet above sea level. Is located in the Himalayas on the border between Nepal and Tibet. Going for the 29th. Random question number 29. Mixmaster. What's the currency of Japan? Yen, yuan, won, ringgit. What's the currency of Japan? Yen, yuan, won, ringgit. What's the currency of Japan? Yen, yuan, won, ringgit. So what you think? Who knows what's the currency of Japan? Yen, yuan, won, ringgit. All right, I will go with that. I'll go with that, my dear friends. I'm also participating here. Yen. The yen is the official currency of Japan. It's one of the most traded currencies in the world and is symbolized by the following icon. Okay, we have the random question, the last one, number 30. This is the last question. Curious Bolt. Who developed the theory of evolution by natural selection? Gregor Mendel, Louis Pasteur, Charles Darwin, Alfred Wallace. Who developed the theory of evolution by natural selection? Gregor Mendel, Louis Pasteur, Charles Darwin, Alfred Wallace. One person is watching. Who developed the theory of evolution by natural selection? Gregor Mendel, Louis Pasteur, Charles Darwin, Alfred Wallace. So I'll go with that. I'll go myself. Charles Darwin developed the theory of evolution by natural selection, published in his 1859 book On the Origin of Species. This theory revolutionized our understanding of biology and remains the foundation of modern evolutionary science. Alfred Wallace independently conceived a similar theory around the same time. So we have 69 incorrect answers, 11 incorrect answers, 63%. And we have one nice quote. Dream it, believe it, build it, unknown. So thanks for those who have been watching me, and see you the next time.